Let me ask you something. What if everything you've been told about life isn't entirely true? What if the things you've been chasing, the goals you've been striving for, the way you think life should be, are actually holding you back from living it fully? It's a tough pill to swallow, but here's the thing: life isn't perfect. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and sometimes it can feel like the rules we've been following don't lead us anywhere real. In today's video, I'm going to share some of the most honest life lessons no one talks about. These are the lessons that challenge everything you thought you knew, but they're the truth that can completely shift how you approach life. So if you're ready to hear the raw reality and learn the things that really matter, stick with me. Let's dive into the hard truth that can actually set you free. Number one, life doesn't always go as planned. When we're younger, society often tells us that there's a right way to live. You go to school, get a good job, settle down, and follow this neat, linear path. But here's the truth: life really follows that script. Sure, some people have it all planned out, and that's great, but for the rest of us, things are messy. We might get laid off, face health problems, experience unexpected losses, or encounter things we never anticipated. And here's the key: that's okay. In fact, it's the unpredictability of life that helps us grow. You can't control everything, but you can control how you react to it. And when things don't go as planned, don't get frustrated. Instead, lean into the discomfort and learn to adapt. Every detour you take is a chance to discover something new, whether it's a hidden talent, a new perspective, or a better version of yourself. So don't be afraid of life's curveballs. They might just take you to places you never expected. But better, number two, not everyone will support you. This next lesson is one that can be painful to accept, but it's something everyone needs to understand. Not everyone is going to support you. It might sound harsh, but it's the truth. You can have the best intentions, the most ambitious dreams, and pour your heart and soul into something, and there will still be people who don't understand or support you. Family, friends, and even colleagues might doubt you or tell you that your ideas are unrealistic. And that's okay. It's not a reflection of your worth or your ability. It's simply a reflection of where they are in their own lives. Everyone's journey is different. The sooner you realize that not everyone is going to be your biggest fan, the more free you become. You don't need validation from others to chase your dreams. Instead, focus on cultivating your own inner banner, strength, and belief in yourself. When you believe in your mission, others, its orders, will be drawn to you. Those who truly resonate with your energy and vision. Number three, happiness is not always a constant. Let's talk about happiness. It's something we all strive for, right? But here's the reality check. Happiness is not a constant state. We're conditioned to believe that happiness is the end goal, that once you reach a certain point, you'll be happy forever. But in truth, happiness is fleeting. It's a momentary feeling, and it's okay to not feel happy all the time. Life is full of ups and downs, and that's perfectly normal. The key to true peace is accepting that happiness will come and go. It's not about always feeling up. Instead, it's about learning to manage the lows and appreciating the highs. Embrace the whole spectrum of human emotion. Sadness, anger, and frustration are just as much a part of life as joy. Once you accept this, you free yourself from the constant pressure to always be happy. Real contentment comes from being okay with feeling everything that life throws at you. Number four, success is not about wealth or fame. Next up, let's talk about success. Society often defines success through wealth, status, and material possessions. We see influencers, celebrities, and entrepreneurs showing off their success, and it can feel like that's the ultimate goal. But let me tell you something. Real success is not measured by your bank account or social media. Following true success is about living a life aligned with your values, finding fulfillment in the work you do, and building meaningful connections with others. Success is about finding peace, joy, and purpose in what you do. It's about having strong relationships, doing work that matters to you, and contributing to the well-being of others. That is what will bring you fulfillment in the long term, not a paycheck. Don't chase the illusion of success defined by others. Define it for yours. Number 5. Failure is inevitable, and it's okay. Now let's talk about failure. The truth is, failure is inevitable. Everyone fails at some point. We fail in our careers, our relationships, and our personal goals. And guess what? That's okay. We live in a world where failure is stigmatized. And we're taught that failure means we're not good enough. But let me tell you, failure is one of the best teachers you'll ever have. It's in those moments when things don't go as planned that you learn the most about yourself. The people who truly succeed are the ones who fail the most, but also the ones who get back up again. Failure isn't a permanent state. It's just a step on the journey. So the next time you fail, don't get discouraged. Take a deep breath. Analyze what went wrong and use it to propel yourself forward. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than you can imagine. And that's what got them to where they are. Number 6, time is your most precious resource. One of the most valuable resources we have is time. We often take it for granted, always thinking we have more time. But here's the truth, you don't. Time is finite, and once it's gone, it's gone. You can make more money. You can find new friends. But you can never get back the time you've lost. We get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, chasing after promotions, success, or things we think will bring us happiness, that we forget the most important thing, how we spend our time. Ask yourself, are you spending your time on things that truly matter to you? Are you investing in your relationships, your health, your personal growth? The time you have today is all you have, so use it wisely. Start making choices that reflect what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Life isn't about the destination. It's about how you spend your time on the journey. Number 7, perfection is a myth. We've all been told to strive for perfection in our careers, our appearance, our relationships. We're constantly seeking perfection. But here's the truth. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist. There's always room for improvement. And there will always be imperfections. Chasing perfection leads to frustration, burnout, and self-criticism. Instead, focus on progress, not perfection. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Embrace your flaws, your mistakes, and your growth. That's what makes you uniquely you. And that's what makes the journey worthwhile. Number 8, the importance of self-love. And finally, the most important life lesson of all, self-love. For so long, we've been taught that loving ourselves is selfish or narcissistic. But in reality, self-love is the foundation of everything. You can't give from an empty cup. If you don't prioritize your own well-being, your mental, physical, and emotional health, you won't be able to give your best to anyone or anything else. Self-love isn't about being perfect or self-absorbed. It's about acknowledging your worth, taking care of your needs, and setting boundaries that allow you to thrive. When you truly love yourself, you create the space to love and care for others too. Self-love isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. These are the life lessons that no one talks about. But they are the truth that once you understand them, can radically change how you experience life. I hope these lessons have resonated with you in some way. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe if you haven't already for more deep, real conversations like this one. And remember, life's not about being perfect. It's about being real. Take care, and I'll see you in the next